Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Lacey G.
I'm Anna.
Amy.
And we're here today to do our bold song predictions. Some of us have sucked at it recently, me.
Same. I mean, it's a free-for-all. You know what I mean? Like, we are, first of all, trying to predict what Taylor Swift is going to do, which is an impossible task.
It was so much easier here when she was here because she had relations to certain cities.
Yeah, it's also tricky because at first, she kind of had the rule of that she wasn't going to repeat songs, and then she started doing mashups.
Yeah.
Like the surprise song section in itself has evolved, and I think as our game continues to stay the same, it just makes it a little bit harder. But I almost feel like that's kind of fun because then it's really exciting when we do score points.
Because at the end of her first leg of tour, we were nailing it because she was playing songs she hadn't played yet. So they're dwindling down. It was getting easier and easier.
Yeah.
But then we looked genius in the meantime because it's like, how do y'all think like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
And now, I don't know why, Rep has been off of my radar. So whenever she played Call It What You Want last weekend, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love that song. I haven't heard it in a long time. And for some reason, Rep hasn't been on my Spotify shuffle whenever I'm shuffling everything and trying to make my song picks. So, it's been crucial. We will get into that. But before we do, I want to play y'all something great from a listener. And this is why I need to stop joking and leave our voicemail on our Google phone number, because this person did not leave a name, did not say where they're from, but I cannot wait to play y'all the sweetest message ever.
Hi. So today's July 31st, 13 of Taylor Swift podcast. And so I wrote a little song for you guys. I can't really see your faces because I listen to it on Spotify, so might mess up some names. Okay. Happy birthday to Anna or Amy or whoever it is. Happy birthday. I'm pretty sure it's not Lacey. I hope when you go to the Eras Tour, you get 22 high and all your favorite songs are played. Happy birthday to Anna or Amy, but I'm pretty sure not Lacey. Pretty sure not Lacey. Happy birthday. Imagine if it is Lacey. I'd be humiliated. But still, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And I hope you have the best day. And you're feeling 22 all day. Hope you're feeling. And how you're in your George postpartment era. I kind of get that too. I really like this podcast, and you are amazing. Have a good day. That was mostly made up on the spot. Have an amazing birthday. I'm pretty sure Anna or Amy. I tried to match the voices. It was really hard, okay? I couldn't see your faces. Anyways, happy birthday.
That is so cute. Stop. That is precious. I'm obsessed.
Serenaded. Yesterday was Anna's golden birthday.
It was, yes, my birthday. I turned 31 on the 31st.
Yes.
That was so sweet. That was so precious. I was blown away yesterday by all of the birthday love. First of all, the post that I assume, Lacey, that you made it on the 13 account. That was so cute. I loved it so much. I loved reading the comments. I think something that is so special, of course, like we talk about this all the time, that with this podcast, like the fact that people listen from all over the world is one of the most beautiful things to me. And I loved in the comments, it was like, happy birthday, Anna, from a Swiftie in India or from a Swiftie in Germany, like saying where they were from. Like, oh my God, It was so wonderful. Thank you so much. And something that was also crazy to me was that I was getting birthday messages from our listeners before you even posted about it. Like, they remembered my birthday. Like, that was nuts. That was so cool. Thank you so much. I felt so loved on my birthday.
Good.
So thank you.
Good,
it was
good.
It was a very beautiful, lovely, peaceful birthday. So thank you.
And who knew that you were going to get a birthday song?
I know.
To you or Amy.
Or Amy, but definitely not
me.
Lacey. Or Nick.
He wasn't even mentioned.
I think because a couple of episodes ago, after Nick had left and it was just the three of us, we were talking about our birthdays.
Oh, okay.
It was when we were talking about Endless February.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
And I think I'd mentioned, I was like, oh, yeah, my birthday's July 31st. So that's funny that she was like, I don't know who said that, but it was one of y'all. Thank you so much.
Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is the first time we've been serenaded on our voicemail.
Yes, that was
so
beautiful.
thank you for that. Incredibly talented. And you don't have to wonder what we look like because we are on YouTube.
We are on YouTube.
And on social media. So at the 13 podcast, if you want to see who's who, so you don't have to decipher the voices. But anyway, flawless love. Thank you for that.
Thank you. That was such a sweet gift.
Yeah.
To me, Anna.
And
I got a bonus.
And
gift.
maybe Amy, but definitely not Lacey. I guess our voices kind of sound similar.
Yeah.
They do. I don't fault them for that. But just how lovely. Thank you. So we're going to get into the song predictions, get into what's happened, what has happened over the past week.
Song game wise? Yes. So last time we were together, it was before Munich, right? That's how you pronounce it. Munich, there wasn't a lot of points. She only did 2 nights, but Lacey, you got a full point with LOML. I guess I can go in chronological order. On night 1, Taylor did Fresh Out of the Slammer, mashed up with You Are in Love. And then Ivy mashed up with Call It What You Want. I was personally upset because I've been guessing Ivy for the past 3 cities, and then I didn't
Not
for
this
Munich,
time.
and that's when she did it, of course. And then night 2, she did I Don't Want to Live Forever and I'm Gonna Get You Back as a mashup, and then LOML mashed up with Don't You. So Lacey, you got a full point for LOML, and then I got a half point for Don't You because I had that for night 1. Something interesting to note though is, I guess I'm all scatterbrained. So the score total, and I did verify this with our official scorekeeper, Katie.
Excellent.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. Look What You Made Me duo, Nick and I, our score right now is 25.5. And Thank You, Amy, has 23.5.
Woo! We got a chance.
Hey.
We got a chance.
Bad.
So it's a close game, and I honestly feel like it's anyone's game for this leg of tour because, I mean, we have a few more shows. She has several nights in London when you're going to be there, by the way. So I really feel like I don't feel too confident. Like Nick and I, and even our guesses this time around, we're like, I don't know. It's just another kind of shot in the dark. But also something, did y'all notice when Taylor Nation went live?
Yes.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
What was that about?
So we thought, because last weekend was not on people's radar for Reputation release. Normally it's every single weekend. Last weekend was not.
Why?
And then because Easter eggs theories, everybody knows, but it's on all these different dates. And last weekend just wasn't a date. But then how Taylor Swift to surprise drop it when no one's expecting instead of this buildup that everybody's waiting for. So, yeah, Taylor Nation went live.
It was only for 13 minutes, though, during Paramore. It wasn't even during the actual show. So do you think it was intentional, or do you think it was a test?
I think it was a practice for something else in the future.
Yeah.
Personally.
That's kind of what I figured as well. Yeah. I'm curious if they'll have their own quality live stream, for the Reputation announcement, whenever that may be, or for the final show of the Eras tour in December. Because I wouldn't put it past them, because everybody's going to want to watch for the final show. Yeah. So, and that'd be really cool if we had an official stream.
Yeah.
So I wasn't clowning until Taylor Nation went live. And then it was oh, are they testing for today? Are they going to surprise drop an announcement today? Then Paramore said, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Everybody collectively lost their shit. Then people started not thinking as much whenever she comes out in the same rep outfit.
Yeah.
But then she played the surprise songs, and I Don't Want to Live Forever is rumored to be a rep track or from the Lost Karma album. And then what did she play?
She mashed it up with I'm Gonna Get You Back.
Yes, which is just, I mean, clownery at the fullest. Playing a potential rep track song, and then I'm Gonna Get You Back, talking about rep. So I was fully in. Even whenever she didn't announce it, I said, it's going to happen at the end. She's going to walk through that door and rep confetti is going to come down and it's going to be black everywhere. And it wasn't. But I was a believer until the end, and I was not a believer until that live stream started.
Yeah, that kind of threw me into a panic. I was traveling that day, so I was going to be on a flight for 3 hours, and so I was convinced something was going to happen because it's always on a day that I'm on a plane.
Anna's worst fear.
It's always
Anna's worst fear.
That's always what it is. But, and something interesting to notice, you remember like a few months ago when Taylor also very randomly went live on her Instagram during surprise songs, and then nothing happened, and people were like, we were like, what was that about? Like
Taylor Nation or
no, I think it was Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I think it was her account. Maybe it was Taylor Nation. Somebody from the Taylor Swift world went live also for like only a few minutes, and then that was it, and then nothing happened, and it was strange. But that night she also played I Don't Want to Live Forever. So something's going on. Something's a little fishy.
Yeah.
I can taste it, but I don't know what it is.
Interesting.
So, yeah, and now I'm really iffy about Warsaw, where we're going to be for the next 3 nights.
Right.
Why are you iffy about Warsaw? Why don't you give us a hint into what you're picking this weekend in case we want to change our minds?
I'll tell you when I get there.
Okay. Also, to note, there was a huge tragedy in London. There was a stabbing spree at a children's Taylor Swift theme event in the UK. Just absolutely horrible.
Taylor did address it. She wrote on her stories, the horror of yesterday's attack in Southport is washing over me continuously, and I'm just completely in shock. The loss of life and innocence and the horrendous trauma inflicted on everyone who was there, the families, the first responders. These were just little kids at a dance class. I am at a complete loss for how to ever convey my sympathies to these families. So,
absolutely heartbreaking. An absolute tragedy. Not long after it happened, I did see online that Swifties got together to create a fundraiser. And then a lot of Swifties made sure that the fundraiser, that the funds that were raised went directly to the families. They verified it with the hospital where the families were staying. And a lot of people started donating to it. And then I saw this morning that somebody made an anonymous $10,000 donation to that fundraiser. So thank you to the Swifties that organized that.
Yeah.
And for getting the word out about the fundraiser, just so that these families can feel at least the support from the community. Of course, there's nothing in the world that could ever convey the type of sorrow that you feel, especially in that situation. But anything that helps, that we're happy to help in any way that we can.
And Anna did share the link to be able to donate on our social media. You can Google to find it. Anyone who wants to donate. Just such a awful tragedy. 3 kids have died, 6 were injured, and 2 adults. Yeah. Just ugly, nasty, shameful. So sorry that happened. The world can be really ugly sometimes. So should we do our song predictions for this weekend in Warsaw? Warsaw is in Poland. I did know that. That's the end of my knowledge about Warsaw. No offense to Warsaw. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off in light of the tragedy. What happened, I think, bigger than the whole sky and only the young.
I have The Great War, and I have Safe and Sound.
The Great War because of Warsaw?
Well, actually, the anniversary of the Warsaw Uprising is today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Smart. Look at that Warsaw knowledge.
Look at you. Okay. Today is also August 1st.
It is.
The air is salty and our doors are rusty.
Yes.
And even though August is on the set list, I could definitely see an August mashup with Getaway Car. She has done it before. She actually, the last time she did this, it was August, Getaway Car, and The Other Side of the Door. Those three were all mashed up, but we're only doing 2 guesses.
Yes.
So I'm going to guess August with Getaway Car because there's also that reputation on the horizon feeling.
Right.
Unsure. My partner, Nick, is going to guess Forever Winter and Endgame.
Excellent.
All right. So for night 2, clowning, Cassandra and I did something bad.
Are we going to hear the theories, or is that afterwards?
Afterwards.
Okay.
I don't want Anna piggybacking on the theories.
All right. For night 2, I have The Story of Us, and that's when.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want Lacey piggybacking on my theories, but my guess for Warsaw Night 2 is Cassandra and Mad Woman.
Yes.
Nick is going with Afterglow and I Did Something Bad.
Yes. Okay. Should I play the rep theory here or wait till after our night 3? Okay. So Kristen, rep on TikTok, explained this is why it's time to clown.
Oh my God. Did you see what Taylor just posted on her Instagram? If you didn't, go look. She posted the Munich wrap-up post, and there's like 2 photos in there that are really cute of like the people out on the hillside. So like if you went to those shows, I'm really jealous because that looked really fun. But I think she just gave us full permission to clown away for August 2nd. I'm kind of in shock right now. So the first thing you'll notice about this post is that like, Reputation is the cover photo. And like, that's cool, but that's not even like the best part of this post. Did you keep scrolling? Because did you see the 8th photo? The 8th photo in the carousel is Taylor in a Reputation outfit holding up 2 fingers. 8th photo, 2 fingers. 8-2. Is this Taylor telling us to clown away for August 2nd? I think she might have realized that we caught on to all her tricks that she does in the captions. So I don't think she's doing that this time. I think she's Easter egging it in her photos. Also, for a little further clownery, August 2nd is 2 days away. So I'm just gonna take this as go ahead and clown. For other clownery purposes, you could say that this could be her telling us 2 things, as in maybe she's announcing a second album on August 9th like she did last year. She announced 1989, Taylor's version. So maybe August 9th this year, she's going to announce a second album on this date. Maybe that's what that means, but I'm going to go ahead and clown for August 2nd because, like, confirmation bias. All I'm saying is if she actually does this and announces it on August 2nd for a release on October 11th, I'm going to need someone to come pick me up off the floor because I think I'm going to pass out.
Yeah, so that's a theory. I've seen other theories about Warsaw being so prevalent, or I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but that they're so tough and they've always risen from the ashes of a phoenix, that you can't get them down. There's been a lot of war and everything going on, so giving them rep vibes. So there's a lot of theories for this weekend, but there's
have
always
a few more
theories. Let me hear them.
to piggyback on that. I came across a thread. Well, I've seen August 2nd or like 8 and 2 just like a lot, just kind of scattered throughout the last couple days. There's a SwifTea named Arshia on Twitter that made a thread about why Rep TV could be announced in Warsaw Night 2. Back on February 11th, during the surprise song set, that's when she introduced the song Outside. She said the song is 175 years old. And you know how she always is with her numbers, so cryptic. 175 days later from February 9th is August 2nd. Also, 1 + 7 + 5 = 13, so that's awesome. She's mentioned the same thing about the 2 on the 8th photo. That was also mentioned in that, what you said. During the Night 2 show in Melbourne, that's when she played the mashup of Getaway Car, August, and The Other Side of the Door. The Fortnite music video premiered at 8:02 Eastern.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she made a post about Munich in which guess which slide she's holding, the number 2, slide number 8. You know the shirt, there's a shirt on her store that has like the Eras Tour cities on the back. There's like hearts kind of like throughout the shirt. There's a heart next to Warsaw. Taylor Nation live streamed a little bit last show in Munich, causing not only chaos but confusion. And I Don't Want to Live Forever was a surprise song then. And then also, have you noticed her exclamation points on her Instagram the last 3 shows? It's been a countdown. First there was like 3 exclamation points, then 2, then 1. And then the following post, there was 2 exclamation points and then 1. And then on the most recent post, there was just 1 exclamation point. So that's kind of a countdown in itself. Also, yesterday, it was announced and then retracted that Kanye was releasing Vultures Part 2 on August 2nd. So people are like, why did he retract that? Interesting. She's worn the Reputation outfit exactly 123 times. 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch. There's a sudden push for Ready for It with the Olympics.
Okay.
And then there's the I Can See You music video where it's like you just basically you're getting in the getaway car, right? That was like a thing at one point. And then, on top of everything else that you said. So I don't know, something's in the air. And I even texted Nick and I was like, look, I'm sometimes like hesitant to clown, but something feels snaky.
Well, dang, I didn't get the message.
Well, we don't know. There have been theories for this weekend. There's also theories for next weekend. People are heavily leaning on that it's just going to be an announcement and Reputation's going to come out October 11th. But then again, we've been right here before.
Right.
Clowning and clowning. So we're going to have to see what happens.
Right.
What is Taylor Swift going to do? Yeah. Who knows? I do have something to share about that Olympic song, but let's go ahead and wrap up our guesses. So for night 3, I have I Bet You Think About Me and Forever and Always. No real particular reasons other than it's been a while, and that would be a very Taylor Swift thing to do after announcing Reputation. I Bet You Think About Me.
Yeah.
Ooh, now I'm thinking Haunted because I haunt you in my dreams, whatever. But I Bet You Think About Me and Forever and Always.
Night 3, I have Tolerate It and The Prophecy.
All right, night 3, I did something bad because I also just wanted it somewhere on my board just in case. And Cardigan, which was taken off of the set list, and it's August. So I don't know, I just also wanted it on my board somewhere. Nick is going to guess Me and Suburban Legends.
Yay. Ooh. So that's Look at What You Made Me Do versus Thank You, Amy. Thank You, Amy's going to have a come up this weekend in Warsaw. Yeah, I feel it coming. I feel a rep announcement, and I feel...
Never heard you say that before.
Thank you, Amy, making a strong comeback.
I'm excited.
Very excited.
You know what I thought about with the recent shows that she's been on, just because of where she is in the world. For us, time zone wise, all the shows have kind of been around like noon, give or take. And I kind of love that. And I thought about her coming back to the States and like us having to like wait for surprise songs at like 11:30 p.m. I'm gonna be like, no.
Or whenever it was 3:30 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
And you and Amy were up for
work.
Jobs.
That like worked out nicely.
It did.
I'm like kind of dreading the like late night, the late night time zones again.
Yeah.
As selfish as that is.
One more thing, and I don't have a lot of information on this, but there's a Def Not Meredith Swift account.
Okay, so what is that about?
So that's supposed to be like a full account. Someone just thinks it's a fan who made this account, but Taylor Nation tagged them in something. Mm-hmm. So this account's been seen before. Well, now people are making their own account. So I did see Def Not Meredith Gray on TikTok, and they posted the intro to Look at What You Made Me Do. Look What You Made Me Do. Just instrumental. And I was like, oh, this is giving credit to it. And then I realized, no, that's not the name that Taylor Nation tagged. But people were commenting on the Taylor Nation Def Not Meredith Swift, her cat. People were saying, oh, this is a Finstagram for Taylor Nation, but they tagged him in it. So, I mean, it's not, but who knows?
Yeah, I saw someone say, it could kind of just be like a little fun little cheeky way of, oh, Meredith is going to like take over the social medias or something, and they like made an account like it's supposed to be this like fun little thing. But then someone else also pointed out that in the Tortured Poets department, like the teaser video when we went through the keyhole, remember when we saw the 2 desks?
Yeah.
And then like on the board, like behind the desks, there was just like a picture of Meredith. But I don't know. I saw that yesterday, the definitely not Meredith Swift like account thing, and I was like, I don't know. I have no idea what this is about.
So funny you say that, because we have a listener from Boston, Lily from Boston, who left us a voicemail because she wanted to share a theory that she has.
Hey guys, I'm Lily. I'm from Boston. I'm 12 years old. I can't even tell you guys how much I love your podcast. I just love it so much. I called because I have some theories, and I just recently went to the Eras tour. I'm pronouncing this wrong, but Hamburg Night 1, we got Teardrops on My Guitar. The last time, one of my favorite songs. We were happy in happiness, and I died. I died dead. So here are my theories. So we all know we keep on seeing that paw print on all the Taylor Nation posts.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when they say, hey, are you going to this Eras tour? Show us your outfits or traditions and stuff. So there's always a paw print. And then also in the Fortnite music video, that black dog is there. And I'm starting to think, doing a music video for one of the songs on the original Tortured Poets, what if she makes, like, one for the anthology, the Black Dog music video? And I feel like that's definitely a possibility. And then also a possibility for the I Could Do It With a Broken Heart music video, because most of her singles get a music video, but I don't really have a lot of info on that. But yeah, I'm clowning for the Black Dog music video. I love you guys so much, and that's it, I guess. Bye.
Lily,
girl, you're on to something.
yeah.
You are on to something.
Yeah.
What if that's what happens today? No rep. She's going to drop a music video.
That would be awesome.
Lily called it.
Or a like hard copy CD vinyl version of the anthology, because we don't have that.
Right.
And I mean, I did read somewhere that like I think August 12th, August 13th, give or take, one of those days is like National Vinyl Day. Ooh. Ooh. Lily, thank
Brilliant.
you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, because there has been paw prints.
There has been
We
paw
haven't-
prints. How did I just forget about all of that?
There's
We
just a
haven't
lot to
gotten
remember.
answers.
There's a lot. Speaking of paw prints, here's a picture of my dog Buster.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
So cute.
Thank you.
So cute. So the Olympics are going on right now, and Taylor Swift dropped Ready for It from the Eras tour.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake Dayton on TikTok pointed this out.
I love Jake.
Me too.
The recording of Ready for It live at the Eras tour that Taylor Swift gave to NBC for the Olympics is different than the Ready for It recording done in Los Angeles for the movie. When I first saw Taylor Nation post that they were going to use Ready for It live from the Eras tour, I was like, okay, cool, that's going to be ripped from the tour movie. But it is not the audio of the tour movie, which means that the Eras tour was professionally captured another time. She also never performed the high note this way in Los Angeles, even though she has been performing it this way more and more recently. In my opinion, this both means that we are likely getting a live album of the Eras tour, but it also means that Taylor has filmed the show again. I am very hopeful this means we are going to get a professionally recorded version of the Tortured Poets department at the Eras tour. It is a subtle difference, so you sort of have to listen to it. And it comes when Taylor sings in the middle of the night at the climax of the song. In the studio version and the version for NBC at the Olympics, she flicks the note up at the very end. So it sounds like in the middle of the night. And in Los Angeles, and at every Los Angeles show, so it's not like they just picked a different one that they didn't go with for the movie, she just holds the note.
You sing, Jake.
Yeah. He did play the clips, but because I don't want to get flagged,
Right.
I took that out. So thank you for singing it,
Yes.
Jake, because that made it easy.
We do know that she recorded again. I think is when she was in Paris. I don't remember, but they had signs up and people were freaking out about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. That would be great. Some sort of professional production of the Tortured Poets department set. Ooh, my goodness. Something Something's in the air, and it's more than just salt.
Well, could this be what's in the air? We've heard predictions, theories on Three Sisters, the Three Sister albums. I've talked about this. Taylor's been flashing threes. People think, is it the trilogy to Woodville? Whenever Folklore and Evermore came out and they were selling merch, there was a trio of stuff, three scrunchies in 3 different colors, and they had 3 color schemes, and the third never came. Or is there another pairing? What's with threes? Is there any connection with threes? Well, Swimo on TikTok has this Three Sisters theory.
I think all the 50-50s are pointing us to the rule that was changed in 2021 for the Grammys that essentially says a new album has to be more than 50% new music to qualify for a Grammy. And they changed that because of Taylor's re-releases to essentially keep her from dominating. But guess what? She's going to continue to dominate because she's like, you change your rules, I'll change my method. She always adjusts. She's always one step ahead. So she's held back the other 2 re-releases because she's going to claim her name and her reputation at the same time. And she's going to do 3 sister albums that are from Speak Now, the self-titled, and then Red. And she's going to release all of those with Reputation and self-titled so that it's more than 50% new music. That's what I think is going to happen.
I mean, anything is possible.
I love the theory. I don't know that I agree with the albums necessarily, just because there's been a lot of references to 1989. We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of the original Glitch. That's going to be in September. I don't know. I do a bad job of guessing like Taylor Swift, but I definitely like all the theories. My guess would be something more 1989, Karma, Woodville, Reputation, vault tracks. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see.
Because I don't know if she would necessarily like circle back to like other already re-released albums. But I don't know. I also feel like there's some sort of, maybe after the tour wraps up, some sort of documentary, the making of, a documentary about the tour, documentary. It fell, didn't it?
Yes.
And the camera was on you.
Yes.
Dang it.
I'll put it back up. A documentary about the re-recording process. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think it'd be pretty badass to do a docu-series called Taylor's Version, where each episode is about a different era. Taylor, feel free to use that idea. I won't sue you for it. Maybe. Just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like she still has so many tricks up her sleeve, and maybe we just ride the wave. I have no idea.
But, I mean, is she not circling back? That goes back to the man wall, and people think she's going in reverse or doing an infinity symbol.
I just think so much has changed since that music video has come out.
Everything has changed.
Yeah.
That's from Red.
But who knows? I don't know.
You're right, though.
It's fun. We'll see.
Yeah.
Lots of theories. Can't wait to see what happens this weekend. Can't wait for Thank You, Amy, to rack up all the points and just dominate this game.
It is crazy to think that we can have all of these endless theories and evidence to back it up and ideas. And no matter what, she still manages to find a way to surprise us.
I know.
Isn't that nuts? Like,
love it.
She's the best.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, for our surprise song guesses in Warsaw. Join us next week because we're breaking down the title track of the Tortured Poets Department. The Tortured Poets Department. See you next week.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.